Hello, this is Marshallie and welcome to my garden diary. Today is the 25th of July and today I'm just going to show you 6 plants that you should have in your garden at this time of the year, end of July, August, that will be in bloom. The first one is this one right here. This is the Italian Aster. And yeah, I have different types of aster in the garden, and this one is a summer blooming one. I have one that blooms in spring, in early spring, and I have another type that blooms um, in autumn. So yeah, I have 3 different types that bloom 3 different types, which bloom the different seasons. Well, except winter, of course. I don't have any that bloom in winter. So this one is growing here pretty well. It is in full sun. It is right in the middle of the lawn here. You just need to make sure that you keep it well watered. As you can see, it's a couple of, it's quite tall. It's not a low aster, so you can have it here. And we have lots of blooms that are coming, and then we have some that are already open. So this will, if it gets watered nicely, then it will bloom the whole August. To be honest, I'm not sure how long it blooms, if it blooms into September as well. But there should be no reason why it doesn't bloom into September, again, if it gets good water. So yeah, this is the Italian Aster. And then, of course, for this time of the year, Echinacea you should have in the garden, and these will bloom into August. As you can see, these started blooming earlier end of June. Then we have July, and these are staggered blooms. So we have those those blooms are a bit older, and then we have the younger ones that are coming. And I don't cut these back because the birds like the seeds. But if you cut them back, then you will always have blooms coming. Like here, you can see that there's some little bloom patches there. Where is it? Right there, here. So these will bloom for a while. Again, keep them well watered, although Echinacea is, they are drought tolerant. So yeah, even if you don't keep them watered, they will still do well. But of course, if you want them to bloom for long and keep looking good, then you need to give them enough water. Okay, what else? So also, just starting to bloom right now is our yellow, no, wait, yeah, this yellow nice. If you don't like sunflower, these I think are a good substitute for sunflower. They're called black-eyed Susan. These are so easy. They plant themselves out in the garden. I have them all over the place. I'll show you. And these also have started blooming end of July, and they will continue blooming for a while. These need to, they need a little bit more water than some of the others. But if you keep them watered, then it shouldn't be a problem. So we have the new blooms there that I've just opened, and then we have the little ones that will open, will continue open throughout the month of August. And of course, mixed in there with our Echinacea. So this is my little oval here in the middle. Ox-eyed daisy, still blooming, but these, most of them are spent. Um, yeah, what else? So that's, so we have one, the Italian Aster, then 2, we have Echinacea, 3, black-eyed Susan, and then 4, of course, hibiscus. Have lots of hibiscus. These will also bloom in August, the whole of August. Again, here over this side. These plants plant themselves out like crazy. So if you have them in the garden, you will always have them. Don't worry about it too much. Yeah, unless they're bothering you and you want a well organized garden, I don't really care. I like my garden mixed, and the plants pretty much go where they want to go or plant themselves out where they want to plant them, unless I really want something else there. So, yeah. And here we have our blazing star. Actually, these will bloom end of July and not so much in August. As you can see, these are already spent, but they still have a little while to go. So I don't think they will bloom for the whole of August. They will bloom, they started blooming in July, and then to the beginning of August, you can have these in the garden. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What else can you have are blooming in the garden at this time of the year? Again, I have also the white echinacea. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh no, there's one more. So we have the echinacea, we have hibiscus, we have blazing star, we have black-eyed Susan, and if you can see over there, the black-eyed Susan has just really planted themselves. They're like everywhere, and I just leave them. They plant themselves out quite easily. If they're where they're not supposed to be, take them out. The echinacea also plant themselves out, and I just leave them unless it's bothering me, and then I'll take them away. And then there's one more that blooms at this time of the year, and it's a sneezeweed. So let's go back over here a little bit. And this is this plant here I've had like a very, very long time. This is a sneezeweed, very, very hardy, and these will bloom. As you can see, they've just started blooming, and sorry about the lighting. These have just started blooming, and we can see that we have little blooms there that are not open yet, and these will bloom also into August, and these are really nice. And these also need to be well watered, although I thought it was dead at one point, and with watering it came back. So yeah, all the plants I have in the garden are pretty much quite low maintenance. Of course, even if they're low maintenance, you still have to give them water and take care of them as much as you can. But yeah, those are the 6 plants that will be given the garden. Well, of course, I have others, but those are the 6 plants that will be showing up at this time of the year. Of course, we have phlox over there, but those 6, the echinacea, hibiscus, blazing star, black-eyed Susan, sneezewort, and the Italian aster, those will be the plants that will be really performing well, and that have just started blooming at this time of the year. Okay, so last thing is a quick update on my amazing rose bush here. So I had to cut it back because the support that it had, we had a lot of wind and it blew down and it was just hanging over. So I had to cut it back because it was just too heavy for the support that it was on. And what I'm going to do now is that here, I cut it back about 4 weeks ago, and look at this, it's already growing, like, yeah, it's growing a lot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just make sure that when it's young, the vine is young like that, I train it across the fence like that there, and then it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that wherever you are, that you are enjoying your garden And yeah, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope that you will be able to get some of the plants that I mentioned here. They're really low maintenance and they look amazing in the garden. Okay, that's going to be it for this video. Bye.